Okay, let's... share that. Discord. Share that over here now. To the live session area. Live. So now we turn this down, then set you. Alright. So what we're gonna start with first is finishing off the story with Hoshimi.
Ready for combat. Eradicate all evil. This is the path I follow.
Events, where is it at? Where's St. Paul? Yeah, it was this. Okay. Failure. Hands card and wonder. It's the hollow fortress that prides itself on the quality standard of smashing 10 Hades without taking a scratch. Alright, so Snow Moon Blossom, chain attack and ultimate damage by 30. Frost. That redeemable. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, let me go back to here. Right, start the investigation. So Hollow, and we're going as Miyabi and Yanagi. Frames are looking pretty smooth right now.
The irradiant core is deepening its corruption across the entire hollow. Ether energy levels are rising every second. More and more devices and equipment are breaking down. However, the worst part is more and more pesky ethereals are emerging from areas with high ether activity, and the size of this companion hollow seems to be growing. At this rate, this hollow will connect with surrounding smaller ones and potentially become a new large hollow. That's something we cannot afford.
We should tackle the source of the problem.
Sounds like we should go straight to the hollow with the highest activity and let Miyabi eradicate the strongest ethereals. That's usually the go-to strategy for effectively controlling hollow expansion.
Exactly. The Recon Division has already identified the perfect target for assassination. But with the current progress on creating the carrot, there's no way we can get through the complex spatial fluctuation zone, or even find a fissure that leads to the target area. I mean, I need your help, Proxy.
At your disposal.
I'm at your disposal, Void Hunter.
Where's Miyabi? Chikushimi, there's a progress report on the Melino exploration mission. In our next phase, we're going to push deeper into the heartland of Melino. Of course, that also means we'll be stepping into more corrupted areas and facing far more dangerous enemies. I'm no expert when it comes to hollow research, but the iridate crystal cores you recovered from the edge have really excited the researchers. Please keep collecting crystal cores as we explore deeper into the region. Speaking of researchers, there's a woman from the Institute who expressed interest in joining you, Chief Oshimi. She says she wants to secure survey data firsthand as soon as possible. What an elegant choice of words from the gentleman at HSO. The lady from the Institute is in fact just little old me. There's no need to worry about my age, Chief. This old lady has explored plenty of hollows in her time. I've always been a big believer in field expeditions, you see. Go ahead and do what you need, Chief Oshimi. I'll assist as best I can as the researcher. So there you have it. Anne here has entrusted herself to your care, officer. To the hollow we go.
If there's nothing to do, we should.
I can already smell the dense ether in the air, and that foul iridescent stench mixed with it. The ether concentration really has increased. How are you holding up, man? I'm fine. A strong constitution is a researcher's greatest asset. And my ether aptitude score is quite high. If I were 10 years younger, I'd probably have joined the HSO myself. But as you can see, the effects of the corruption in this heartland are far more severe, and terrain distortions are becoming increasingly common. Thankfully, the Institute and the HSO kids have already deployed a bunch of ether disruptors here. Those are Ether Technology Division's new toys. You used them in the Edge already, right? I heard that technician Bang Boo next to you is quite skilled in operating these disruptors. With that in mind, I'll leave the upcoming exploration to you two here. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you. As one would always say. Oh, yeah, that's it. The Ether Disruptor Probe Beta 1, also known as the Ether Beam Disruptor, generates precise laser beams by stimulating ether crystals. These laser beams then interfere with the ether field between designated nodes. I'll skip all the complex technical explanations in short. Just fine-tune the laser beam and connect it to the disruptors with light. That's the gist of it. Intelligence. Ether impulse disruptors can influence ether activity using beams. Strategy. Adjust the angle of the ether beam to connect pathways. Hardware analysis complete. Visual operation interface is ready. Adjust the beam and hit the receiver in the environment to restore the road lost due to spatial anomalies. Beam disruptor array. In more complex environments, you need to connect the disruptors in sequence with the beams to create an array and clear a path. those two aren't back yet. Must be another rare sample they just had to chase after. Chief Oshimi, our squad, is currently helping the Institute with their exploration mission here. Is the operation going smoothly? It's going relatively smoothly, but one of our members went out with a researcher to collect samples who hasn't returned yet. If they don't get back soon, we won't be able to withdraw before the hollow exploration operation's critical themed limit. I was just about to dispatch a squad to go look for them, but we're short on hands for the search and mission. We still need some members to stay behind and guard the Institute's team. Understood? I'll rescue any trapped or missing personnel as I go. That'd be great. Catch them and there. Alright, so if I'm doing the disruptor right there, I should... Yeah, okay. Alright. Disruptor's good right there, so we move up. Oh, no. Chief Oshimi, I knew it. If I waited patiently, you'd make a heroic entrance. Excuse me. I'm sorry, but this researcher insists on taking the samples down there. But with just the two of us, we can't possibly handle the ethereals along the way. So this researcher insisted on waiting here, saying we'd either wait for ethereals to die naturally, or for your arrival. We're almost out of time for being in the hollow. Chief Oshimi, there are crucial samples down there. Shards of the iridate core are essential to our research. Skip the details, I'm also familiar with all sorts of reckless requests from the Institute. Just make sure you don't turn into ethereal before I get back. Yeah, no one wants to be ethereal, chow. Going that way now. Going down here now. Perfect. Okay, now I'm coming down here.
It's over.
Secure the perimeter. Waste of time.
Sorry I'm late getting
I swear on my blade. Yeah. Mind and body.
And another one bites the dust. Ray, Speed, and Miyabi were one step closer to uncovering the truth behind the irident phenomenon. Please make sure to bring this lively researcher back to the base safely. Thank you. It's my duty. Continue exploring the heartland of the hollow.
My blade is already sheathed. Let's finish the job.
Surrender!
It's over.
It's pointless resisting.
This disruptor isn't working properly. I suspect this carrot data is outdated. It's inevitable considering these devices were pre-deployed, though. The ether disruptor relies on carrot data to function, which provides spatial topology data that serves as a Bangbu's navigation map and the disruptors. There we go again with the complex technical jargon. I'll stop there. But the Bangbu workbench next to the disruptor should have the latest carrot master data for this. If you can find a way to retrieve it. We play as EOS. Caught myself there. Yeah, I won't make the leap there, but I'll go here. So now I come through here. No! Whoops. We made it. don't mean to, I was catching up. On my way over there now. I'm aiming at that right now. I don't see anything else.
Yanagi, I'll handle it.
Yanagi. Chief Ashimi, you noticed it too, right? There are strong ether fluctuations on the platform above. There's probably a tough ethereal up there. You might even find an iridine crystal core there. That'd be an unexpected bonus. Leave it to me, troublesome enemies are exactly the kind of evil that must be eradicated. If I'm mistaken, there's 4 of those sorceries gonna see.
Weakling.
Come up to this disruptor. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Got all of it? Alright, moving on.
Victory, the only option!
Enemies of Section 6 shall pay. Waste of time.
My blade is already sheathed. Weakling.
Let's finish the job.
Blade is already sheathed. A message from Yanagi. After eliminating the target, the Hollow's expansion quickly slowed down. If it weren't for you, Proxy, there'd be no other way to get this assassination done. Expectations can be a heavy burden. Though it may sound presumptuous, I have a feeling that you'll always be able to meet my expectations.
You have taken on too many expectations, Miss Miyabi. And whose expectations are you meeting, Miyabi?
Without a blade like you, Miss Miyabi, a proxy like me would essentially be useless. But your role as a blade or weapon is just that. An expectation of what you should be, right?
You are more than just a blade.
You've been wielding yourself as the blade of HSO in New Eridu. Sure, a warrior doesn't worry about their next attack shattering their blade. But beyond being a blade and a void hunter, you're still flesh and blood.
It seems you have a soft side too. But don't worry about this blade snapping from overuse. After all, I have Yanagi and the others, my father, and you. You all are the sheath that supports me.
What happened that day?
So, about the photos Soichiro showed me at your place.
All right, Proxy. If Yanagi were here, she would remind us that we're still on a mission. Right now, the priority isn't to comfort me, but to put an end to the disaster that's still wreaking havoc, right? The operation to sever its limbs is done. Now, it's time to go for its core. Let's head back to the base first. We need to make sure we're fully prepared before advancing toward the core of evil in the sky.
Yeah, let's go. These intense ether fluctuations are there are definitely iridine crystal cores. Yeah, in areas where powerful ethereals are active, there's a high chance of finding these highly concentrated ether deposits. Or rather, it's these ultra-dense ether crystals that give rise to powerful ethereals. It's definitely peculiar. I don't know if it's the result of the iridine effect combined with excessively intense ether energy fluctuations, or my blade tailless is resonating. It's just like when it lost control back in the hollow. Are you okay, Chief Miyabi? Yeah, Hoshimi. I'm fine. My mastery over tailless is greater than before. Its relentless no longer fills me with a sense of foreboding. Still, it'd be best not to stir up unnecessary trouble. Let's return to base as quickly as possible. We're back at the base. Chief Hoshimi, thanks to you, the Institute now has the valuable iridine crystal core for its research. I noticed that special weapon of yours seems to resonate with the iridine crystal core. The crystal stimulates ether activity and has a notably high energy density, which explains the reaction in the ethereal slaying katana. You needn't worry. Alright, Captain Ozumi asked me to tell you to rest up before the next operation. As for the captain himself, it seems he's leading a team to explore the core region in person. We'll carve a path to the area closest to the core so Chief Hoshimi can enter the battlefield, he said. He was very serious. I guess you really expected an HSO, Chief Miyabi. As comrades in arms, we stand as equals. No rank, no distinction. Then make sure to rest up and prepare your gear before the next operation, Chief. Let's see. I got these. That. I got more chapters to do here. 4. 2. If an enemy is hit by an EX special attack, the target's ice res is reduced by 10% per 15 seconds. I'll give him this one.
Baby, did you see my comment?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, your voice is a little low.
Five. Up 835. So we go to a master tape now. Let's get 5 of those. Stable. So a stable full. Nothing. B rank. Okay, so barrier. That. Field manual. Eradicate evil. In progress. Complete evil must be slain. Alone in the underworld. Section 6 operatives. 5. Then 10. Let me see something here. Oh yeah, I should go do the coffee. Yeah, hold on.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day. Whenever you feel lost, you can always come back here for a cup of coffee.
Then let me just
Ingredients are the freshest in the morning. Come, have a bowl of noodles.
ice and healing, yeah.
Thank you for your patronage. Please.
Alright, now we go back to that story. Yeah. Chronicles. That's no wonder. Start investigation. Did I have all of this to do. Missing Bang Poo. Haramasa.
These juniors are so enthusiastic. It's making me a bit overwhelmed. Could this be the side effect of always taking sick leave?
Did something happen between you and those juniors?
It's not exactly an issue. It's just that for this Hollow investigation, Section 6 has to bring along some new HSO recruits. Tsukishiro has so much work to do, so I stepped up to help with training the new recruits. But they are way too enthusiastic. It's like they're afraid I'll work myself sick, so they try to do everything for me and take on all the tasks. I keep telling them over and over I'm perfectly fine, but they still look at me so cautiously as if they're worried I'll cough up blood and drop dead from exhaustion right there on the spot.
So is that what they call a stereotype?
Looks like taking so many sick days has given others a certain impression of you.
But this won't do. Deputy Chief is tied up with her work. I need to quickly finish up here and go help her. Oh, if you've got time, could you help me train the newcomers a bit? Working with external personnel is also part of their training, after all.
No problem. I'll handle it.
I'm so relieved to hear you say that. These new recruits are very capable. They won't cause you any trouble.
Won't cause me any trouble, you say? Aye, aye. Is Haramasa gonna be alright? Oh, it's you. Haramasa said you're very dependable rescue assistant, so I'm glad you're here to help. My mission is to collect data on the special attack patterns of the Ethereals. In this area, I love collecting data, it's always so exciting. Not so much when you're taking a beating from the Ethereals though. I'm an ordinary guy, not a pervert. So you're trying to outsource taking a beating to me. That's not what I meant. With you keeping the Ethereals occupied, I can focus on collecting data. That's what you call working together, right? Just please be careful. Take too much of a beating and the data collection might be affected. Because I might not like taking a beating, but I love watching others getting beat up. Your beautiful suffering might distract me from collecting the data. I'm just an ordinary man, of course. I wouldn't do anything to you. Haramasa would be keeping an eye on me. Weirdo. Yes. Thanks to you, I've collected all the data I need, but damn, you barely got hit. You dodged so gracefully like a feather. I'm allergic to feathers, you know. You pervert! I'll say it again, I'm just an ordinary guy, not a pervert. But you won't say anything to Haramasa about me, right? My first field mission as a rookie was successfully completed because of you. That's what matters the most. I won't take up any more of your time. You're going to see you after this, right? Go down from behind here and you'll spot her. Who's this? Yeah, I'll connect it. Hold on. Just trying to check. Anything on here? Nope. Why did the two of them get combat missions when I'm stuck cleaning up the mess in this area? Who do they think I am? They said that this was an important mission. How? The mess doesn't have to be cleaned up, does it? Looks like only a week's worth of trash. I bet this can wait another week. No? Sorry, am I the one who doesn't throw out the trash for the week straight? It's not because I'm lazy, work's just been busy. Yeah, it's just you. That's not very reassuring, I should probably clean it up. Please, yeah, my full support. Okay. We'll do this.
Fine.
Go get some.
All clean. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you see that? Monster as they jumped out from the trash. Thank goodness your sharp eyes and quick hands took care of it. Just like my mom with a slipper when a cockroach would crawl out the trash. Okay. I'll make sure to throw out the trash as often as possible from now on. I'll never question any task I'm given again. Good, just keep that in mind. I think I understand now. If Haramasa didn't ask you to come help me, something really bad could have happened. But this was a difficult mission. I can't believe Haramasa assigned such a difficult mission to a newbie like me. Was he trying to slack off, or did he... Was he trying to slack off, or did he think I had potential? He said you need to find Shishiro, right? Follow this road and you'll find them waiting for you. Oh, that road. I'm terrible. Okay, now activating that one. Up here. Well, that was easy. Haramasa, you can take a break now. I got everything taken care of. You're a dependable one. Chishiro, tell me what's your mission again. You can ask me anything, I won't forget. Activate the signal tower and withstand 30 waves of ethereal attacks to lure out the elite ethereal and collect the data. That was the exact quote from you, right? So, did you see the elite ethereal? The big one? What was that? Not exactly. But I do remember fending off 30 waves of attacks. As for the rest... Never mind, Shishiro. I'll take care of it from here. With the rescue assistant. Yeah, we got it. Relax, we got it.
It's over.
Hey, welcome into the stream, ZZ_Tino. Doing okay? He's down for the count.
Awesome! These new recruits have finally got the hang of the basic investigation process. They're actually starting to look the part. But a real Hollow investigation is quite different from the simulated tests during training. They'll just have to learn the details as they go along. Aside from Hollow investigations, they also have a lot to learn about the daily work side of things.
Like how to ask for a leave.
Like, how to find a good excuse to call in sick?
Hey, taking leave is no simple skill. You'd need a lot of practice to reach my level. Still, it's great to see them so full of energy. I didn't have that kind of enthusiasm when I first joined HSO. Maybe it's because I hadn't met Chief and the others back then. I still remember when I first coughed up blood on purpose to call in sick. Everyone in Section 6 was completely freaked out. If I hadn't noticed things getting out of control and recovered just in time, I bet the Deputy Chief would have booked me everything from a hospital bed to a funeral package.
You're acting terrifyingly good.
Being a good actor is one thing, but I think you're taking it too far.
Everyone in Section 6 is too serious. Even though they don't say it, they each have their own ways of keeping an eye on my condition. So, in times when they need support, I have to pull myself together. Everyone's giving it their all for this Hollow investigation. I can't let myself hold them back. Good thing you're here with me this time. If I really can't hold on any longer, I'll shout for your help.
Will you now? Yeah. So wait, this is chapter 2 that I'm doing, yeah. Missing Bamboo, Wish You a Song, Supply Catcher. I'm gonna read all this when I get all of it. Did I get another? Oh, is this? Supply vouchers. It's this right here, yeah. Eradicate all evil. Yeah, we're going here. It's only 9:39.
That concludes the mission content that will be handled by Asaba and Sakaku. Chief, you'll head alone to the central area closest to the Irradiant Core. There, you'll eliminate any high-threat ethereals that have spawned and reduce the danger there as much as possible before the main forces arrive. This is the most challenging and dangerous part of this operation, just like always. Please be careful, Chief Miyabi.
There's that concerned look again. Don't worry, Yanagi. I've got Tailless and the proxy on my side.
Don't worry, Miss Yanagi. If we're in danger, I'll shout for help through EOS's speakers at full volume.
It must be a really terrifying enemy to force the proxy to do something like that. That's all for the briefing. Wishing everyone a victorious return.
Hold on, Proxy. I have something to tell you. About what happened the last time my father invited you to our home. I wasn't angry with you. It was my father who was out of line. I'm sorry for the trouble he caused. It's just that I saw a photo of my mother that day. Maybe in your eyes, this child is the sharpest blade the world has ever seen.
But all Mommy really wants is for you to grow up safe and sound. Because the path to becoming a hero often comes with losses that can't be undone. My Miyabi doesn't need the demon sword. I just want her to live an ordinary, happy life. I'm sure you'll become an outstanding person. But I also hope you don't grow up too fast. Just a little more slowly. Because growing up is a gift that comes with a price.
You know, what you told me is almost the same as what my mother said. I've already found the reason to wield my blade. I'll keep seeking a purpose that goes beyond wielding the blade. A hero's battle has to have an end, right? When the day comes that all evil has been eradicated. When that day comes, ask me again, Proxy. Ask me if I found a reason to live without a blade in my hand. This is my one-sided, selfish wish for you. But please, be sure to keep it in mind.
Yeah, we'll keep it in mind. Right after I run around as Eos. As much as the Iridane's crystal core in the core area is tempting, I still hope the members of Hollow Special Operations return safely. Oh, isn't this Chief Oshimi's little bamboo? It looks a little rough and rugged, but it handles even the Institute's newest equipment with surprising skill. Its logic core must be pretty sharp, but then I'd expect nothing less from the Void Hunter's bamboo. The corruption effects in the core area are more intense, and the mutated ethereals are even more ferocious. While assisting Chief Oshimi, make sure to take care of yourself too, little bamboo. Why don't you respond like the other bamboo with and Could you be the smart, yet quiet and reserved type of little companion? And wanted me to talk bamboo, so I'll talk bamboo. And The next operation cycle is about to begin. Yanagi, why don't you take this opportunity to exit the Hollow and rest for a while? I heard from the proxy that you've been overwhelmed with your official duties and are quite exhausted. There's no need to worry about me, Chief Miyabi. Right now, the suppression operation of Melano is at a critical juncture. It's all for the sake of completing the mission smoothly. I'm usually busy dealing with swordplay and combat tasks at the same time. All those official documents and matters concerning Haramasa and Sakaku are left for you to handle. If you're not in good shape, it would be a big problem for me and everyone in Section 6. I get it. Chief Miyabi, once the task is settled, I'll take a proper few days off for the sake of Section 6 and New Eridu. I should say the proxy has taken on so much of my work, as well as Asaba's and Sakaku's. Without the proxy's help, we'd really be overwhelmed. Proxy, did you hear that? Yanagi's saying she'd give you full marks on the squad member satisfaction questionnaire. And as amigos, I am Eos. Haramasa! That woman at the orphanage is just so sad, you know. Alright, Sakaku. That woman did what she had to see the children smile. Of course, that includes you too. If you cry, we'll make her sad. Sakaku is not a little kid. Sakaku isn't crying. Sakaku is indeed no longer a little kid, after all. A new batch of rookies is about to join the HSO officially. Although we won't be taking Although I won't be taking in new members in Session 6, there are more and more people who have the address Sakaku as senior in the executive branch. The team members I personally trained for are doing quite well. Armasa is lying, Nagi. Armasa is lying. Nagi told me that it was actually Proxy who personally trained him in place of Armasa. I can feel your opinion on me reaching a new low, Sakaku. I swear, it's like Sakaku and Haramasa are just siblings. We are very close to the Ardent Core, Proxy. The advanced squad led by Izumi should be operating nearby. Please actively support the advanced squad on your way to the destination. Understood. Leave the navigation technical issues to me. I see you. Use the disruptor. Oh, doing this. Yep. Going up.
It's over.
Nothing down there. Okay. Agent Boo! It is a Bang Boo belonging to Hall Special Operations. It probably fell here after encountering combat. If it can be restored to working condition, we should be able to learn the whereabouts of the advanced squad. Can you attempt to repair, Prox? You got it. Let's see my repair skills go into play. Gotta go there. I don't think I will need that one though. Well. So then that would mean, yeah, there we go. Enna. No, it's not a bad ethereal creature. It's a comrade in arms. Any recollection of where the action squad went? Enna. My squad was attacked by the ethereals. I was placed here after being damaged, but the squad is trapped in the area ahead. You've been a big help, little Bang Boo. Thank you. To the squads. Okay, there's more yellow keys. Up there. So wait, how do we get to that yellow case? Go all the way up. Is there a way I can get up there? hit entry. I can only go up 2 floors. Yeah, I remember. I went through here. Got one up there. Izumi! Chief Oshimi, although we were prepared, we still underestimated the speed of the terrain changes and the threat level of Ethereals. Our team has sustained significant losses in our encounters with the Ethereals, and I will provide the details in the operation report. The technician capable of operating the ether disruptor in the team was also injured, so the progress of the advanced squad has come to a halt here. Failing to clear a safe path to my battlefield for Section 6's dereliction of my duties, I hope Chief Hoshimi will return victorious. It was just an unexpected circumstance in the operation. No need for grand speeches just yet. I'll take it from here. Thank you for your hard work, Captain Izumi. I can come to here. Pretty sure I can. Wait a minute here.
My blade is already sheathed. It's over.
Surging slash!
Up here now. Thank you. Ah, wall.
Watch out!
Weakling.
My blood strikes! Let's finish the job. Evasive acts self-provocation don't go unanswered.
It's over.
It's pointless to resist.
Well, that was easy.
Okay.
Should be something here. Other than y'all. Chief Oshimi, we encountered the ether tide during the evacuation, and the terrain has changed. Simply put, we're trapped again. I heard that the Institute's new device can fix distorted terrain, but this guy doesn't seem to know how to operate it. Do they really let idiots like this into the Institute? The Ether Disruptor is a new device and it's completely different from my area of expertise. Anyway, I'm just a foolish Institute member. My life doesn't matter much, but the iridescent crystal samples I'm carrying are crucial. They must get back safely. Leave it to me. I just happen to have a technician with me. Hooray for Chief Miyabi. Technique. Wait, before I go here. Aha. Should be everything.
My blade is already sheathed. Good work, Chief.
Surrender. Angry?
Here to assist.
Let's finish the job. We're coming enemy to Section 6. Shall pay.
Victory, the only option.
Weakling.
Don't get hit.
You won't stand a chance. Make the wall.
Watch your kick.
See another crate over there. Reach it. Not yet. I gotta get to that part. What am I looking at? Go to the upper platform. Yes. This area is riddled with unstable spatial fissures, but we're finally nearing the end of our mission. Before picking a fissure to dive into, we'll need to run one last calculation at the Bangbu workbench to make sure it leads to our destination, and not some ethereal stomach. I'm sure Miyabi could deal with such a situation quickly, but why risk getting her clothes dirty? Yay, another Bangbu checkpoint! Oh, it's why did I do that here though? I got a thief. on the edge. No, okay. Oh, was I supposed to use? Was I supposed to use the ball to get there? Oh well. See it down there. Clear. The elevator up.
It's over.
Evade. Supporting. Surrender.
My blade is already sheathed.
It's pointless to resist.
It's over.
Passing through the fissure will lead us into the heart of the Iridic core. Well, based on past experience, we'll encounter some tough enemies on the other side. It'll just be another fight we'll take on together. Every time Miyabi says such a cool line, it feels like I'm standing beside a manga protagonist about to embark on an epic combat. Both of you, the reinforcement combat squad from Session 1 is still on the way. The constantly changing terrain is really causing a lot of trouble. No worries, Captain Izumi, with me and Yanagi, we can easily take down the enemy. Though I'd rather play it safe in usual situations. Having too many people would hinder Chief Miyabi's combat skills instead. I understand, then I'll leave it to you to eliminate the leader and stop the expansion of the Hollow. Collect the Iridian Crystal Core and all that. Please save the world in a cool and heroic way once again. Just like every operation of Section 6. Your encouragement and support have been received with thanks. And it's about to begin the final showdown of Melano. Alright, let's do it.
Abnormal ethereal detected. Notorious. Pompeii, the enemy utilizes heavy weapons in battle and may use them to block agent attacks. You'll be left vulnerable if blocked. Make sure to haste.
My turn. Yanagi.
Weakling.
I swear on my blade.
Such provocations don't go unanswered. Waste of time.
It's over. Weakling.
My blade strikes.
It's over.
Let's finish the job.
Blade is already sheathed.
Enemies have fallen. Well done, Miyabi. Phew, well done, Broxy. Crystals have appeared over there. They must be the irident crystal core that the Institute has been searching for, right? Yes, this unique ether fluctuation and the reaction from the tailless, there's no mistaking it. Let's go retrieve the crystal core and we can return to the outpost. This is the last irident crystal core the Institute was searching for. Once it's recovered, this operation will come to an end. Talos is especially restless today, just like when we were in the Outer Ring Hollow. Could it be that Miss Miyabi's sword is about to lose control again? Can Eos's body put the sword back into its scabbard? Do not worry, Frosty. This time no strange voices are ringing in my head. Talos doesn't seem to be attempting to break free from my control. It's probably just that this weird irident crystal core thing has triggered Talos' activity. Rather than that, it seems to be the irident core in midair. It's showing some signs of activity. Master, ether activity changes in the hollow. Environment detected. Foxfire is coming from Miyabi's sword sheath. Foxfire! That's Foxfire! The core wails in the sky and the ether tides sweep across. In the low murmur of the tailless, the foxfires brought about a familiar sensation of dizziness. Oh? It's so quiet, all these voices, they've all disappeared. Where are the cries of the Hoshimi family heads? The very ones who persistently urged me only to wield my blade. Have they faded into this emptiness after offering only nothing but grandiose words? Perhaps those voices were just illusions that I hadn't managed to sever completely. It seems that my training hasn't been entirely without effect. No, I hear it. A barely audible echo resounds from the darkness.
Are you bored?
I hear it. I kill. What I heard was a voice similar to mine. Only with strength can you shut up. Is it my turn to utter such cliche lines to future generations? I refuse. Saying idealistic phrases like eradicate all evil while the sword is drawn. When the sword is sheathed, it can one forget their disdain and anger towards evil? If that's the case, is it for the justice in your heart, or simply to find a seemingly righteous reason for the power you wield? Listen well, Hoshini Miyabi. Those with power do not necessarily wield their blades for the right cause, and being weak does not mean one cannot differentiate between good and evil. One wields the blade while carrying hope, the other continues to do so even when trapped in despair. Only then does one earn the right to raise the sword. When one possesses strength, don't forget to wield it against evil. Huh? Is there a voice other than mine? Miss Miyabi. Is that Proxy's voice? Miyabi! Chief Miyabi!